doing? This is Son of Jack. This is gonna be my first review. The movie I picked is probably one of my all-time favorite movies. I've watched it a billion times since I was little and never really gets old. That movie is The Return of Swamp Thing. This movie stars Louis Jourdan, Heather Locklear, Sarah Douglas, and Dick Durock as Swamp Thing. It's directed by Jim Wynorski, and the special effects are like top notch to me. And you know, a lot of people hate on this movie. They say it's cheesy and acting's bad, and well, yeah, maybe some parts of it are, but you know, it's a great movie. It shouldn't put anything past you. The first one gets a lot of shit too, and that's a classic in my opinion. Well, enough of that rant. The story pretty much, Heather Locklear goes to visit her stepfather because her mother died and she's trying to figure out what happened to her. And her stepfather is Dr. Arcane, who's played by Louis Jourdan, and she has no idea he's like a crazy scientist doing all these genetic experiments on these people. And pretty much a lot of this stuff goes down, and she ends up meeting up with Swamp Thing, and he saves her life, and she finds out that her stepfather's just trying to use her to get like immortal life. He's just trying to use her as a science experiment, and basically Swamp Thing just, you know, you can pretty much figure out what he does. He just, you know, shit happens. He fights a lot of monsters, and I'm not gonna give too much away and spoil the movie for anybody that's never seen it, but there's kind of like a little love story going on between Heather Locklear and Swamp Thing, and there's an off story with these two kids that get in a lot of trouble, and they're trying to take pictures of Swamp Thing to win a contest, win a bunch of money, and you know, it's just a great movie. It's a lot of fun. No matter how you get around it, the movie's just fun. There's a lot of good action scenes, and like I said, the special effects are great. Dick Durock's Swamp Thing costume, I mean, look at this. You can see that. It's amazing. Compared to the first movie, I'll admit the first costume wasn't the greatest. Kind of tell it's like a rubber suit, but this is a lot better. And some of the monsters, creatures, experiments, whatever you want to call them, they look amazing too, you know. It's movies filmed in 1989. For that time, you know, special effects are amazing. The DVD release. This is a pretty nice DVD. Sorry about the glare. It's got a few special features like TV spots and trailers, and it's got like a public service announcement for like saving the environment with Swamp Thing, and it's just goofy. It's, you know, it's a classic. If I could pick one movie, I'd probably pick this movie to watch forever just because it's that great in my opinion. But, you know, if you haven't seen this movie, I suggest go. I don't know if you wouldn't want to buy it if it's not your cup of tea, but you know, at least rent it, Netflix it, whatever you gotta do, YouTube it. The movie's great, just check it out. And you know, that's enough of me rambling on about this. This is just a really quick review. I don't want to give too much away as far as the movie goes, so I'm just gonna end on that note. And just stick around because I have a pretty nice sized DVD update coming up, and I'll post that really soon.